sir, this has what has happened when we were talking about how civilian populations are reacting.
Yes.
Now, this is the crowd of people who had come in to volunteer, because yesterday there was a information put out in Chandigarh which said that able-bodied youth who can help in civil defense,
Yes.
please volunteer. And look at the
Look at
number
the
of
crowd.
people who have come. I mean, this is quite amazing. So when we are talking about, people panicking and leaving cities or something like that, because there were crowds of people who were seen in railway stations, but railway station हमारे यहाँ वैसी भीड़ होती है summer में. It's not as if नहीं होता. But look at the number of people who are coming in to volunteer services, wanting to help the administration.
Let me say this for our viewers and more for the younger generation. They haven't seen war. You see, Kargil war whipped up a very good patriotic sentiment, but it was limited. And that also today's youth has not seen. And because the Kargil war itself was 26 years ago.
Yeah.
We have seen the 1965, 1962, I was a child, but 65 war I remember. My father was in the Air Force on a forward air base. I remember being in trenches most of the time and we couldn't come out. 1971 war. Let me tell the viewers, Smita, that that time I remember there were incidents where sitting in a Gurdwara or a mandir, the Panditji or the local leaders asked that we need, and that time India was very poor. They said we need money, we need to buy things and send them to the military. I have seen women take off without even consulting their husbands. In Gurdwara, women and men sit on either side of the aisle. They have taken off their jewelry and put it down in the siropa there. People have taken out whatever they had, cash, jewelry, and that kind of spontaneous wave of patriotism ran in our country then when we were poor. And this is not hearsay. This happened. So what I'm trying to say, when you say that these people have ended up there, our youth today are no less patriotic. They may be using today's tools of WhatsApp because they are their current tools. But this is the sentiment that is so heartening, so reassuring for the country. There were some people who were questioning why are we doing these blackouts in today's age, day and age, satellites are there and this, so everything is still, everything can be seen even if there is a blackout. I spoke to a fighter pilot of mine, fighter aircraft pilot, and I gathered that if it is actually pitch dark, despite all the tools and instruments at their disposal, for them, if it's pitch dark, it's very unnerving to fly. So that's why it is very important to have those blackouts. It's very important to observe those air raid sirens and the measures that the civil defense is putting out. I mean, I thought this is a good opportunity to tell the viewers this, to be responsible citizens. And I'm very happy to see this heartening response.
Amazing. For me, it reinforces the fact that anybody who thinks that, the fissures that we have in our society are such deep fissures that it will cause a breakup. No, it doesn't. These are fissures which in a democratic society occurs. Like the Foreign Secretary said, that criticism of the government which is being done is not criticism in the sense of wanting to break away or break up the country. This is a democracy where there are multiplicity of opinions and views. Unlike in a flawed and democracy, what they call themselves a democracy, but a rogue nation like Pakistan. Do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.